Salve, salve galera, DAVIREISTI aí na área. Mais uma vez aí, trazendo um joguinho aí pra vocês. Pela primeira vez aí, Call of Juarez. Vamos ver aí, nunca joguei, tá? Vamos lá. Tô dando uma compartilhada aqui. Segura a onda. Vamos começar. Certo? Basicão. Vamos que vamos. É fácil não, galera. Vamos que vamos. Call of Juarez. Não sei nem como é que é, hein? Vamos lá. Beleza. Bora pro jogo. How to play, control. Sai aqui, play game. Modo história, arcade, duelo. Vamos modo história, né? Normal, pra começar, né? Vamos lá. Da hora. Tipo caricatura, né?
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right.
The kid.
That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Bora. Vamos ver como é que foi então. Let's go.
It was about 30 years ago.
Nossa, uns 30 anos.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
E aí, touro? Aperte O para o objetivo. Retorne o que? Hideout.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
Opa!
I had no choice.
Ó, canela seca. Ó, aqui já corre, mano. E aí?
Shoot that son bitch.
Ok, hein? No XP, você pode ganhar experiências matando os inimigos. Você precisa de um level extra para habilidades.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
É o seguinte, ele vai
Garrett and
contando
his army
história.
of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Cavalo, mano, que da hora. Não dá pra montar, não? Deixa eu ver aqui, peraí, o F dá... Eu recarrego. Bora.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
So
that's just what I did.
Para andar o inimigo, para dar pra baixo. Tá. Ah, tipo um slow. Tipo o Max Payne, mano. Corre não. Iha! Isso! Aonde? Porra, mano, muito louco, velho. Faroeste mesmo. Caramba, eu não tinha jogado esse
As the
joguinho.
governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Come. Linda. Próximo, próximo. Eita, cegueta. Pode vir, pode vir. O que é isso aqui? Presu para skills, tá. Vamos ver as habilidades. O que é isso aqui? Dual. Total de XP, level 2. O que é isso aqui? Porra, mano, pera aí. Aqui é pra tipo dual arm e aqui é... Ah, vamos essa aqui, né, mano? Não sei nem o que é, mas vamos nela. Essa aqui? Tá bom. E aí? Beleza.
Watch out! He's one of them!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Ó, ó a bala. Aonde, aonde? Ali,
Still, one of them reached the
ó, ó,
water
ó,
tower.
no coco. Ixi, louco.
Not a bad
Você
idea.
pode
It would be a turkey
tomar tiro
shoot
de
from
teste
up
quando
there.
você, não sei o que lá, morra. Pera aí, avoid bullet. Use o A para a esquerda e D para a direita. Então tá, eu vou para a direita, mano. É, moleque! Toma no Kengo. Tem outra arma, não? Tome. Aonde?
You're dead.
Top, 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 velho. Aí sim, hein? Fala, The Gamer. Salve, salve, irmão. Caraca.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Dá pra trocar de arma. Panguana aqui, deixa eu ver. Jogo.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Caraca.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Start aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your play!
Their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
You're dead.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Bateu uma reunião com Billy the Kid.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Hey, Charlie, bro.
You ain't going nowhere.
Boa. Crack shot. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait,
Opa.
so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell did Garrett get to?
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Eita. Corre não. Carrega logo aí, nego. Ai, caramba. Aonde?
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. I said that it was time to cut and run.
Bala que voa, filho. E aí, Billy? Qual que é?
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then. Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing me.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please
Billy the
continue.
Kid, filho.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
Mais?
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna cut you a new one.
Bora.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
That's it for you!
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Legal, legal, gostei. Jogabilidade da hora.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
É. O xerifão. A estrelinha do homem. Ixi.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Quando o oponente pressione sua arma. Ative. Ixi, morri feio. Não entendi, mas vamos lá de novo.
Killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
What?
And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Legal.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Episódio 1, Billy the Kid.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized...
Vamos pro jogo.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
28 de abril de 1881.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Segura, hein? Segura.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Bom,
Anybody see Billy? That little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet.
ah, Davi. Vacilo, mano. Continua, continua, continua. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
Hell yeah. That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
Próximo.
It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped, raised a huge ruckus.
Ser ruim lá.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but
Acho que eu fiz.
some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Guards gonna kick our ass! Dead man! We got far! Gotta be around here somewhere. Billy broke out of jail.
Violence is not the answer.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Aí, mano.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
around somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Surrender yourself!
They're shooting in the street!
Come out, you yellow bastard! Give it up! I'm here! Get your heads down!
There's children here.
Kill them!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
I know.
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
You won't get away with this!
You're threatening the lives of
E aí, e agora? E agora? Climbe aqui, esse cara. Vamos subir.
That town's going to hell in a handbasket!
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because
Explodindo de
everybody in
madeira aí,
Lincoln
ó.
would be dead.
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
We can take them! Kill him! I don't get paid enough for this! Get the women off the street! Arm yourselves!
Nossa.
Get away! We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back!
Cadê?
We can take them!
Aqui, assim.
I've got this!
Ai, caramba, pega a arma.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Oh, Bob?
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Vem. Na hora que você quiser, nego. Na hora que você quiser. Na hora que você quiser. Eu quero é no coco. Ah, vacilei. Nem deu. Só pecou. Não aparece mais pra mim não, mano. O loadzinho lá. Ô, quando apertar já era agora. Não tô mais aprendiz não.
I killed him in a fair fight.
Nossa, demorei, mano.
Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well,
Demorei pra acertar
Lincoln
ele.
got a mite depopulated that day. That Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Até um
So where'd you
reloginho
go
lá.
after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Cara, é um contador de história, velho. Bora.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo.
Dual. Caramba, tem bastante coisa, hein? Sharpshooter. De perto, voltou pra perto. Longa distância.
And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Get him! I'm getting the hang of this!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first.
Stand a fight, coward! Oh!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Hard to hit a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
4 para o que? Selecionar dinamite, G para...
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Contador de história, filho. Vai, pega a espacinho aí. É.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs.
Ixi, louco. Onde?
A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Nossa, eu tomei na fuça, velho. Agora da onde? Não tem ideia.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Tá.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
Velho.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Só para que tá voando aqui, ó.
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Ai, cara, aonde? Sai.
Don't let that some bitch get away with that. You think I don't see you? You ready to go?
Ixi, o cara aqui, velho. Tome! Não morreu não, velho. Ixi, quem me acertou? Ah, moleque. Cadê você, velho? Ixi, nossa. Pera aí, calma. Calma. Não tô vendo ainda onde tá vindo o tiro. De novo. Take it easy. Você dá pra ir pro saco. Olha o cara tacando garoto. Não, velho. Davi. Vamos lá. 1, 2. Nossa, o maluco tá... metralhadora aqui, velho. Cara, que explosivo, velho. Se liga nisso aqui, velho.
I don't know how you lived this long. to get. Wait, goddamn bullshit. Look at you, you yellow belly hide, you sapsucker. Where'd you get that? Oh, yeah. What I ever do to you? Why are you so afraid to face me, huh? Oh, you want stupid zombie.
Não.
I don't know how you lived this long. Wait, goddamn bullshit. Hey, let's see what you made up for. Where'd you get that? Do I gotta reload again?
Tome.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive. And
Show de
told Ike
bola.
and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a
Show
Mexican
de
who
bola.
took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the
Billy
Earps.
the Kid, que
And
rapaz,
that
Billy
little
the Kid aprendeu
misunderstanding
comigo.
eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
É, Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid. My name is Billy the Kid. Let's go.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Da hora, hein? Chuvinha. Top.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Corre não.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
That ain't Herb, is it? Just shoot the son of a bitch.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Hit him from the side.
Cadê? Cadê você? Cadê você? Vamos ver que dá pra upar aqui.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Não nos slow motion não, velho. O que é isso aqui? Experimentar, né?
Herb wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That London should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Double, velho.
Because Ike Clanton was
Double
dumber
Q.
than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Opa.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Show them how to die! everything. In for the kill. Boy, you are shit out of luck.
Ah, é?
Come on, smoke that son of a bitch. You won't need a cannon. Kill him. Oh, now.
Parece.
He has it coming.
Vem. Toma.
Ain't bothering me none.
Vem. Toma.
I'm sick of dealing with you.
Sim, aqui, gente. Verdade.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill.
Sem dificuldade.
Quite an impressive operation.
Essa missão aqui, a gente continua, tio. Aonde? Cadê o caminho?
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall
Shotgun
and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Level. Aí, vou montando aí, pra nem saber. Bonito, hein? Cadê o caminho? Cadê o caminho? Calma aí.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Sei lá. Que é esse? Ixi, mano. Que é shot. Curly Bill. Vamos lá desafiar ele.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me on the open. Time to dance with
Nossa, na fuça, mirei pro lado errado. Boa, boa. Isso aqui tá legal. Isso aqui tá legal o desafio. Olha aí. Acho que eu devia ter pegado a 12. Ninguém vai ter escapando ainda pra ajudar, mano.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Haha.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Da hora. O contador da história. Ó. Over. Johnny Ringo. É o bigodão. Ixi, agora sim.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Por quê? Por quê? Não entendi ainda esse... Deixa eu ver.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Demorei, Davi, demorou. Demorou.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Entendi esse negócio do speed ainda aí. Mas vamos lá.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ai, caramba.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Ficando por aqui, depois a gente continua aí, beleza? DAVIREISTI na área aí. Faz uma livezinha aí pra vocês aí. Valeu, pessoal. Obrigadão. Fui.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits. And put a generous price on his head.